Welcome back here, everyone, to Studio 3. Todd Young sitting down here with us today, the director of the neighborhood in Ashland. Todd, so great to have you back.
Thank you
so
much for having us. Yes, we appreciate this.
We always enjoy talking to you and learning what's new at the neighborhood and what you're working on. And we know that the neighborhood, it's a mall of charitable organizations that are working together. In case any of our viewers maybe aren't familiar with what you're doing and the work that goes on there, talk to us about some of those organizations in the neighborhood and the work that you do, because you really work to help get people back on their feet.
Yeah, so again, we run everything through a grid of stability, opportunity, and accountability. We approach things on a parity instead of charity, so meaning that you're respected, your input is important, but we're not going to do for you what you can do for yourself. We put dignity back in the person that's in front of us. So we have the Ashland Community Kitchen there, which serves 3 meals a day, 5 days a week.
Wow.
We have a Clean Start, which you can get mail there, you can get a haircut. The dressing room obviously is for clothing. River City Harvest is for food redistribution and rescue. Up to 1 million pounds, I think we're over this year, that we've rescued. Obviously CARES is our assistance and referral. And then the drop is there through Pathways for at-risk teens, 14 to 26. So the transportation station's our bicycle program. Wow,
you do such great work there. And this has been such a challenging year when we talk about this pandemic and the effects it's had, especially on nonprofits. Can you talk about some of the biggest challenges that you're facing right now, specifically with the neighborhood?
Yeah, so again, this will sound kind of strange, but one of our biggest needs is just letting people know and educating them who's in front of us. You know, we tend to want to give a coat or food, which is definitely needed, don't get me wrong, but really what people need, and even where we're at in the pandemic, we can even say this isolation. So being in relationship with people, being encouraging, giving them that opportunity to get back on their feet is huge. I talked to a lady yesterday that told me, Todd, I'm in a house since October, I'm doing well, and actually came to me and said, I've been saving money up, do you have a sofa? You know, so when you start to see people change their mindset as to not just for free stuff, but to actually say, I'm budgeting now, what we try to do is change habits. I think I told you a while back that we see about 70% of the people we see as generational poverty. So we are changing habits, and I don't know about you, but you know, habits are hard to change sometimes.
Oh, sure.
Like eating ice cream at 9 o'clock at night, right? You know, so when we are able to change those habits and see the mindset change is really when we feel like we are accomplishing things. And I think I'm speaking for all the local nonprofits, not just the neighborhood.
And you have so many rewarding stories that you get to share with us, and I always love to hear those about how you've truly helped people, because it's not just that, you know, you kind of stay connected with them. Like you said, you're still staying in touch with them to make sure that they're building those habits and they're getting back on track. And, you know, Todd, I know we've talked about this a couple of times, but so much of what you do depends on the community to be able to help in this. Is there anything that you need specifically right now that someone watching at home could say, I can help out, or anything that they can do as far as donations or volunteer work? Yeah,
so we had a group in last week that sorted shoes for us. So it was a young teenage group that came in and did that. Like I said, during the pandemic, we've changed things. So you can come in on the weekend, you can socially distance and be safe. Another thing, and again, I will speak for all the local nonprofits, is we are seeing a surge in situational poverty. So a lot of our restaurant workers and stuff like that that were dependent on tips, we've seen a third of increase in situational poverty. So, which is a good thing, because if we can assist those people for a few months, they'll get back on their feet and they won't need our assistance. Right now, every agency could use funding. And again, food is important, clothing is important, those things that we always think of. But right now, you know, we lost almost 2/3 of our budget because of our fundraisers being canceled. So, and everybody at the neighborhood is in there rent free. So again, education, go to our website, call us up. We'd love to come and train, be it a business, a faith-based organization. We will come and do training with you.
Wonderful. Todd, located there along Carter Avenue, and we have your phone number up for our viewers right now, as well as your website. That's the best way to go and get information and find out how you can help and really make a difference and play a part in someone's life. I mean, we're talking about someone's life here, and it's wonderful work that you do. Todd, we're always glad to have you here with us to share about the work that you're doing. Thank you so much.
Taylor,
Merry Christmas to you. Hope everything goes well, and hopefully everybody is pitching in to help out.
Yeah,
so.
Thank you so much for having us.
You got it.
We appreciate this.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate your time.